The
We need
fucking
to create the bricks, the greater bricks. We will destroy the Atlantis world order.
The Atlanticist world order.
We also need to go to Tibet and Taiwan to fucking help our PLA allies against the Western pig dogs.
Red. What happened last time?
It began with us getting a bit of bad news from Victor, as he told us that Charles is working on trying to convince people in Washington after the event that happened in New York, and it's not really looking that great. But Victor and Charles will still hope, basically, as things might be getting a bit serious, but we're going to have to try to figure out a plan here, as he said his goodbyes and went off to go do some politics. We did discuss what's going to happen next, since things are going to get more serious, training's going to be ramping up, and it looks like we might be getting back on the world stage as a whole, and looked over to Damien, actually, talking about how he needs a name, and of course we make sure he's going to get part of the cool code names process here. Damien brought up some good points that we can't really necessarily be the X-Men anymore, especially since we're now all about the mutant genes type of thing. And since everything that happened in New York, why not just call ourselves the Avengers instead? Which we all agreed sounds like a good idea. And somewhere in the distance, you can hear someone dying because of that. As well as the fact that he took the name Parasite. And we went off to continue training. Tatiana went off to check in with friends as well. Seeing Aurora's relationship seemed to be going well, and apparently Stephen Strange was the one that she's been seeing, though she's a bit bummed as she had to, the situation going on that day, had to say goodbye to each other. Though letters are being exchanged, Tatiana is fully supportive, as well as the fact that checking in with Sai and her relationship with Magic, which they seem to be going as well as one can, but she doesn't want to push it too much and seem to be going at their own pace. Though with Bobby scheming in the background, it may be going a bit faster, as he revealed to Tatiana that he's already made plans and don't worry about it, I got this. And of course, them agreeing that we should keep an eye on Pietro, as he's been going through a lot. And of course, Tatiana checking in with Eddie to make sure, hey, your life's been kind of turned upside down here. Are you cool with that? Much to a funny conversation they had with each other. Regardless, time moves forward. A tech explosion happened. New faces appear on the world stage, as I believe we had Stark Industries, Fisk Industries, things like that as the years go by, and people realizing that mutants are going to become a thing. As well as we got bad news a bit about Victor being hospitalized, as Tatiana was able to teleport her friends there to realize that an accident happened with a suit that he's working on, and he, as he would tell them, got a bit too eager, and now is a bit trapped inside it, basically. It has to do with all the augmentations that come with it, as, of course, Cynthia brought up she's willing to help, as she's aware of how much your strength can be a danger to yourself. And with a bit of TED talk, Victor's revealed that he's tired of things going the way they are, that there's time for more action, not less taking steps back, essentially. And since things have been going crazy, he has a couple ideas, taking the world stage political-wise, as well as building something called the Doom Bots, as the Doom is coming. Much to the group's a bit, not necessarily alarm, but confusion, like, are we sure we want to go with the Doom Bots? But he seemed very much on this whole gimmick. And of course, we're always there to support our good friend Victor. As well, we have to move forward as we went back, and well, one day we had a surprise as Wanda appeared, stepping through the portal, a bit frazzled, as she revealed that Jack didn't come with her, apparently, as they did travel together and something had gone wrong, as well as the fact that this entire time they've been trying to help the people, the person who attacked her, Sam, Jack was able to talk her down, and they decided to fix the problems, recreate her world, fix the issues, and it took a long time, but they were able to get to that. As well as the fact that Jack wanted to spend some time yelling at his alternate self, and meeting apparently that Jack's wife, Victor's daughter, and what we kind of already know, and kind of some of us kind of figured out who exactly that would be, as there's only one person Victor has been spending time with in this entire time. Regardless, Wanda was a bit alarmed the fact that Jack wasn't there, and we tried to reassure everyone as best as we could, and even had a bit of a reunion with her brother, as everyone was worried and happy to see her. And she went off to go speak with Victor after hearing about the possible daughter aspect, as well as the fact that it's more likely going to be your Lyra. As we well, we try to find ways to make it so she didn't have to leave since we just got her back. And talking with Dracula, it was revealed there's no way that it's going to be safe for her to travel. That's basically a giant ocean, and looking for a needle in the haystack situation. Better to keep her here instead of running off, essentially. And he has a ritual to essentially make a beacon for Jack. And usually that can only be one type of person to be worried about who can find that at the very least, or understand what it means. So it should be fine, as we will later on reveal to Wanda when she returned. And while she was a bit frustrated and not happy about it, she said, okay, I'll wait and stay here, and hopefully Jack will eventually meet us sometime. And of course, things progress. Lyra and Victor's relationship now a bit more open as well as the fact that apparently they're going to be husband and wife one day, and her pregnancy, of course, as well as his election, the Mutant Registration Act, everyone, new power plays, like I said, the Fist Industries, Stark, S.H.I.E.L.D. apparently showing up as well, and setting up a power kid being made right now. And eventually it was the turn of the century, as we were celebrating New Year's after so long. And, well, Tatiana was getting ready before got an interesting surprise. A man by the name of Namor, or Water Guy, as she exclaimed, who seemed to, as he said, escaped his captors, came to find her and wanted to talk about marriage proposals, though she let him down gently that she was already in a relationship and very much committed to that. But you know what? Since you've been through a lot, maybe you can talk to our friends, especially since he revealed that he was the king of Atlantis, something I believe Wanda mentioned as well, with the fact that gods exist and such, and that Atlantis and some things not going correctly right. Maybe if we get this guy on our side, it'll work out, essentially. Though it didn't really go that well, as when he was introduced to everyone else, it was Namor, and no one was really impressed by his conversation at all. And more so when he just disappeared, and Victor, Wanda, and lovely Madeline showed up, saying like, "Yeah, we killed him. We're gonna go help. The Atlantis gonna hopefully fix their political shit, and we'll have a better king." But we're not having that, especially because apparently Madeline mentioned him and to everyone else about exactly what type of person Namor was, and it's not really worth keeping him around. So while we did lose Namor, we gained Madeline, who seems to be happy to be here, as well as the fact there's a chance of a more likely Atlanta alliance going on, as we had a speech from Victor about the possible futures and coming together and all that, and family and togetherness as we celebrated and toasted, as well as apparently a dead guy in the background. And I think that's where it ended last.
Only you wanted the King of Atlantis on.
I thought
Everybody else looked at each other and like, we're killing this dude, right?
I'm sorry.
Red's like, oh, we're gonna redeem Namor. We're gonna redeem him. I'm like, oh, no, he's dead. Look at that.
I'm like, oh yeah, I get
Everybody
it.
looked at Tatiana. This guy's a douche.
Oh, guys, what if we can make
Claire,
it better?
Claire will give Tatiana a history lesson on fucking medieval kings.
Fortunately, Tatiana, there is nobody
Mm.
left to fix this guy unless you want to dump Eddie. So some
No,
people
I wasn't
made
gonna
that
do that.
decision for you.
The power of friendship, baby. That's all
I
right.
don't think he wanted to be friends. I think he wanted something else.
I know. There was no way to do it. Understandable. Look, I get it. He had to die.
Save the timeline. Save
Save us.
save Emma, Susan. There's so many people we've spared.
Sadly, Red, nuance is a finite resource in a campaign when you're running into a pre-existing universe.
True, that's true.
We're
Right.
running low on nuance. Yep, Grunt has to conserve what remains of it for characters he actually cares about.
Absolutely.
But yeah, as listen, the New Year's party is a hit. As well, that will eventually be over. You'll have maybe a couple of days to rest before well, you'll have to go meet all this highly advanced nation that Victor wants to bring in an alliance to hopefully help each other out against the decadent West.
Can't believe you're doing the. I always you were fucking.
Dismantle the post-World War II Atlantis.
I see why Grant's mad at me. Grant saw the EU in me. That's like I was mad at me when I spoke to Victor the first time.
I am in fact sponsored by fucking
Russia.
powers.
Fucking Victor's like, I got this new friend. This guy Putin. This guy Putin, he just became president of the Russian Federation. I'm killing Grunt.
My PayPal is filled with rubles right now. I have received about 80 bajillion because they're devalued, but it doesn't matter. There's another gallon of oil being deployed at my location right now.
We're gonna succeed in the special operation this time. Gonna invade from the south.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any conversations you would like to have.
Not for Tatiana right now that I can think of.
Claire was thinking of whether to talk to Mandel or not. I'm not sure. But as he's too spicy.
I mean, listen, she's around. Still can't believe Blade's the only one that gets a laughing emoji. Respect.
What is that?
I can't. Red, did you really, Red? You did.
Yeah,
What?
it's there.
What was this?
Evidence.
Listen, I love when Blade show up. No one else remembers him.
So, are you gonna go and talk to Madeline maybe, Claire? Only if you want to.
She'll for now keep her a bit of distance, perhaps. Yeah, but is she hanging out with anyone or only Wanda?
She is, even with like, she's not. I won't say she hangs out with Wanda. She's definitely a bit more like keep herself.
I know,
You know,
It's kind of
I
weird.
think-
It's kind of like, the problem is a lot of people are gonna be a bit weird with someone who looks like Jean but a bit older, but at the same time this very powerful fucking being. There's like there's a combination of mistrust, just the weirdness of it, and then some additional baggage. Logan's
Claire's
probably
just been-
gonna chat with her, but
Yeah, no, I think Cynthia will talk with her. I think what that needs is somebody with the social etiquette of a fucking pickup truck.
yeah, as kind of catch her and Logan sort of talking as Logan will be like, you know, you want something to drink, both of you? Probably gonna go to the village to buy some more alcohol.
I mean, I won't say no to it.
Madeline will also probably request something, as Logan will take his leave, leave you two alone to talk.
So, how's the combine treating you so far?
Definitely much better than Sorry, I just googled something I shouldn't have.
What was it?
Little Romanian boy, do not Google fan out of Madeline Pryor.
Listen, I already have that. But I was like, Dracula's castle. But then I realized It's also in Marvel Rivals, and that is his actual fucking castle, isn't it? God.
It is, unfortunately, yeah, they are just default dancing in his castle.
What the Looking at some of the like animated movies, at least it just looks like a normal fucking castle, but like this is literally just fucking Dracula's castle from Castlevania.
Yeah, yeah, they took inspiration from Castlevania. That's literally.
Okay.
This castle hasn't been much of an important thing. They burned it a couple times, so it doesn't really matter.
Know what? If paid designers can do it, why can't I?
What do you mean by that, bro?
I was thinking like, maybe this is gonna be a normal castle. Ugh, fucking, I was such a dumbass. I should have made it fucking space castle. But yeah. Sorry, you did that. I think you asked her how the new timeline should take her, right?
Yeah.
I can't complain. It's weird, but in a good way. I hope I don't cause too much stirs. I'm trying not to listen to people's thoughts, but it's a bad habit for me now. I can understand why people are freaked out about me.
So they'll say. Well, I mean, it did kind of have the impact of being hit by a truck. Just give him time. It's. I'm sure Tatiana already told you, not the first person who tried to kill us, but we got over it.
Yes, Logan has told me about some of your previous exploits. I believe at least half the people here tried to attack you at some point.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is a powerful gift.
No. It's understanding too. Most people got reasons for being the way they are, and a little understanding and a little forgiveness goes. It's gone a long way so far. So, are you planning to stick around, or was showing up to help kill the King of Atlantis like a one-time thing?
Shakes her head. Technically, it's my. Well, I did talk a bit with Wanda when she met here. But I was a bit upset, but I did kill off Mr. Sinister 2 years ago.
When Logan gets back with more alcohol, I'll drink to that.
No, I'm not foolish enough. Where I come from, that was not enough. I'm keeping an eye on him, trying to see if he pops back up.
Oh, now you got me torn. Because on one hand, I'd really like it if that was. I'd really like it if that was in it. But on the other hand, I would really like to also crack his skull myself too.
Kind of like chuckles a bit and says, well, in my timeline he had hundreds of clones of himself. Killed him many, many times. Happy if this time it actually stuck.
Here's hoping. Assuming he is dead and gone a few years go by, and he actually is just done and dusted with. What's next for you?
Well, I don't know. I came here with the idea of gaining a lot of satisfaction from messing with people. People I found were nothing alike to what I expected. So, oh no. Probably not stick around here. It seems to spook certain people. So, I believe it was Bobby, his name. You could assure him that me and Jean are identical in all manners, I suppose.
So he's gonna pinch the picture of his nose. Please tell me you read his mind and he didn't like ask you that.
It was quite a very powerful and loud thought. They kept having it. I think it will be more productive if you have that conversation with him instead of him asking her.
Yeah, I'll let him know. I mean, yeah, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take a bit before some of the stuff cools down with everyone here, but I mean, you could always still stick in that area, trying to oh. And I think we're trying to do something good here.
I can see that. And I have been talking with Victor as well about that. Suppose there's no harm in it. I don't have anywhere else to go. And I'm not arrogant enough to view myself as invincible.
Hey, that's good. So do you have any hobbies?
Been so long. I don't think so. It's most likely
Find you some.
kind of like nods. So actually, I need to double check some facts right now. So let me in a second. I need to. I'm pretty sure it was a 5-year time skip, right? Did
Believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was a
Pretty
time skip, yeah.
okay. 5 years from fight in Manhattan, and God, how am I gonna call this? Very unoriginal sound. Yeah. How old is everyone right now? Because I think you're like your early 20s, I want to say.
23, like 23,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, we're 18 at
Okay.
before at rank 2, basically.
Because I was in my mind, I'm like, I think she's like in her 30s, so she's like a bit older. I'm glad I had that correct. Okay. But yeah, yeah, well, I guess we have. So I was told you were soon to depart on a diplomatic mission.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we're supposed to. Wakanda, I think Victor called it.
Wakanda is, well, I think you'll like it. But I'm surprised they're opening up so early. In my timeline, it could take another few years till people even become aware of them. They only interfered because of the war.
Yeah, Cynthia will say. I don't know, maybe minor changes reverberate, cause other changes down the line. I don't know. That's something for like people like Victor and Xavier to like talk about. I don't.
You know how strange
I'm not.
that phrase sounds to me? Victor Doom, Charles Xavier sitting down at the table to discuss geopolitics. You know how Doom was viewed when I was, well, from what I remember? He was a villain. People feared him. At very, I
I'm
was
going.
ruled by him as a dictator.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Madeline. If Victor was my best friend and I was still in New York and I was from the outside looking in, I would be looking at the guy with Doombots as if he was crazy.
Because you have a good point, but he wasn't. It wasn't just propaganda. People, I did talk to people who taught him. Let's just say Charles Xavier I knew would never talk to Victor Von Doom casually. Charles Xavier I knew would never let the X-Men be housed in Dracula's castle.
Victor did say if he went through some of the stuff he did, plane crash, being crippled, the whole thing with the suit, if he was with it, if he did that stuff alone, told us it probably would have broken him. Maybe in your timeline he was alone. He did just have to deal with everything. No one there with him.
Nods. You know, that's why I said it's things here are familiar, but at the same time so strange. You know, I chatted with Logan. I suppose he is still quite the same. Only the good parts, though.
Very glad about that. Very glad about that. It's kind of like the mental equivalent of getting hit by a semi truck to find out that your father figure was with your girlfriend in a different timeline.
She kind of like chuckles a bit, says, "Imagine if you were Bobby."
Yeah,
He only
yeah.
kissed Rogue once. Had an obsession with the gene. Many, many years. No, I'm glad that. Happy for all of you. Genuinely seem like a family here. And not a dysfunctional.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy too with how it all turned out. Shit was really bad after we first ended up with Xavier.
She like smiles and
I'm really
says,
happy. Yeah. Everything did turn out. Oh. No, I'll just say everything did turn out pretty good.
"You know, I always did Xavier never like have brought you to the danger room?"
There was like the I think like it was like Project X, like band Project X facility that we got taken to, but
No. I mean, underneath the X Manor, didn't he have like military facility to train you to?
no, in fact, he was pretty. It was a little bit like pulling teeth to actually get him to let us do training. He's very insistent that it's He's very insistent at the beginning that the X-Men weren't a military unit, that we weren't child soldiers.
Yeah, I never figured that part out. Suppose Magneto here is not trying to build a mutant nation either, so there's a couple differences.
Listen, Eric has his own fucking issues, but yeah, he's not doing that shit.
Was one of the big reasons it's the war started. Then again, it was. Did people really take that big of an issue with Manhattan being leveled? I mean, it happened quite often where I come from.
It was the first time it happened here. Happened completely without warning. No way for anyone to be warned or prevented. Like, I understand why a lot of people are scared fucking shitless right now.
I suppose that is other differences. I didn't realize that New York, my timeline got attacked so many times by alien invasions, supervillains.
can't tell this timeline just had like a slower start, or there was something kickstarted everything where you in your timeline. Fuck, it seems like Mr. Sinister has been around was around for a bit of time, but I mean, fuck, he was still having to like work with other people. Like he didn't have his like whole own operation.
I
Seems like
was told you also killed Mephisto here as well, so I don't know. Listen, I'm just, whatever the reason, I'm happy things here are like better. It's because there's no take back for New York.
yes, Cynthia will say. I mean, can't bring back the people that died, but you try to make the world a better place.
Well, technically not true.
As Cynthia's gonna say, listen, I know hypothetically there's probably some weird magic out there. I don't understand magic. I don't get magic.
Have you never like dealt with the goddess of death?
Fucking what? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Well, okay. Wanda told me like the Greek gods were like the Norse gods are real. Okay, so, like they're real guys. So she did tell me that little factoid.
Well, there's Hela. She has her own little thing. That still a thing here? I suppose there's like multiple deal with that.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to it. I mean, closest thing I guess. I mean, there was Mephisto.
Is Asgard not I suppose not. It's still the 90s.
Is she nice?
No. But you can like bargain for them.
I mean, yeah, I can bring up with Victor. See, and the other magic guys.
I'm gonna ask for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.
The dogs. Fucking, have you not talked to the deity of death? Fucking no, actually.
What?
I haven't.
Is that a thing?
Like Wanda told me the Norse gods are real. I can only just assume that they're all real. I've not
she's
talked to any of
wrong.
them.
I haven't shut up just yet.
Listen, the real fucking chat response would be like from like the fucking Sorcerer Supreme's like, which one?
I'm gonna be honest. Like Cynthia's response to anything like magical related, supernatural, is like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Even Claire's given up trying to understand this because there's no logical rhyme or reason here. Paradox doesn't go here. The feds don't come here. This is a quarantine zone.
It's like you can't bring back the well. Actually, yes, you can. Okay, I'm trying to make like a metaphor here. Like I'm trying to make a point here that like you can just you can do good to make up to try to like make up the bad things you did.
Listen, you just want to go on a wild ride to meet the funky goddess of death and bargain some souls? Isn't that cool?
I mean, yeah, I'll bring up with Victor. See how feasible that is. Yeah, Victor. How about we fucking establish diplomatic relations with the fucking the fucking Asgard?
Sadly, Asgard does not care. They're kind of assholes.
I will request about 10 minutes because I was like It's like my room is dark, so I was like, a bit dizzy. It's like, wait a minute, why is the room spinning with me?
Oh god,
no.
okay, Grant, okay.
Take
Yeah.
your time. Take your
Yeah.
time.
Take your
man.
time, actually.
It's
This,
like,
this sounds
my
like
blood sugar's just fucking dropped like a fucking hammer. I'm like,
take your time. Take your time. This is like a medical evidence.
Yeah, it's fine.
Meanwhile, I mean, Red, how many gods of death do they exist in Marvel?
All of them, Grunt. All of them actually exist, and
Again.
that's not me joking. They do all exist. There's heaven, hell, Thor. There's Greeks. All of them exist, and I don't really know. Basically, your faith determines where you go. But yes,
Again, the fucking this is why if you asked it to Sorcerer Supreme, the Sorcerer Supreme's response would be like, which one? It's like,
Kurt Wagner has actually died and said, "I'm gonna leave now, guys. I'm gonna go back to Earth to hang out with my friends." And they're like, "Cool, man. See you next time." So yes, they all exist.
there is like a big DMV at the end. You see like a big building, like an office block. Where like, all right, Christians go here, Muslims here, the Crow go here. Oh, you want to
Holy
go?
shit.
All right, that's fine. Here,
Actual
go
death
to-
bureaucracy. You get
All right.
stuck fucking in the line forever.
Yeah, and so many people come back to life. It doesn't really matter as much. It depends on what death god you have, because sometimes they get upset. But honestly, no one can really stop them. They're at the point now where they can literally fight gods and win. So yeah.
the big DMV at the end. A big office, the big clerk at the end.
You can, in fact, battle the devil with the fiddle to see if you get that soul back.
All right. He's like,
Reddit, as per usual, has the best answer ever.
Yeah, what's the answer?
No.
I mean, that is the answer. That is the answer.
Unironically, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's the second best answer.
Oh, it's the second best answer. I do the best answer, but what's the second best? Oh, it's my answer. It's my
Yeah.
joke answer. It's my joke answer about the big DMV at the sky.
Then the
big
reply
office.
underneath it.
Yeah. They
There
have
are,
them like a special cope. They have them in like a special cope cage.
Uncle Ben would never escape.
They always tease him coming back by making clones or making an alternate reality version of him. But yeah, Peter never gets his Uncle Ben back. It's not allowed.
I'll be honest, I think they made the Spider-Verse 2 just so they can explain why Uncle Ben has to die everywhere.
Yeah, before Uncle Ben, I believe it was Gwen Stacy who was told by like never to be brought back to life. They went back on that one, so who knows? It might change your mind.
Marvel characters who were supposed to be like they will never be brought back to life. There was Bucky Barnes, Gwen Stacy, and Uncle Ben.
Uncle
Those are
Ben.
the original three guys. Like there was an editorial mandate. Quite literally, like I don't know, there's the editorial mandate for a while for those three characters. Like we will not glean rely on a story that brings these guys back. And now it's only Uncle Ben.
He's the
Fucking, I just fucking am. I just am. It's like the Khrushchev reforms in the Soviet Union. The fucking Death Committee is in fact liberalizing. They're fucking shrinking down the list of like people who can't go back. It's only Uncle Ben for now, but
Oh,
eventually we will.
That's a good question. Why do people stay dead in Marvel, Ron?
like I said, there's only one person who stays dead. Grunt. They don't stay dead. They come back eventually.
The answer is
Why
no.
do normal people stay dead? Well, listen, unfortunately, I don't think normal people want to go back to living in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, they're not main characters.
I mean, listen, you literally can pick and choose your fucking afterlife.
There's also the fact that most of those people who die are just for for the shock and awe of the whole thing, and
I mean,
they don't get names. They don't have names.
You can pick and choose your afterlife. There's like no philosophical fuckery at the end of your life.
Also, assumingly, if you choose to come back to life in the Marvel universe, you're a normal guy. You're gonna come back to life canonically in New York because that's where you died, just in time to fucking die again.
Yeah. Why would I go back if I could just chill in heaven, an actual heaven?
You
The
know,
only
Red, I
time-
was, you know what? Maybe I was so stupid. I was like, surely, because I had like an actual plot in mind. I was like, maybe I don't want to be mean to the Marvel universe, but you know what? I wasn't mean enough.
You gotta be mean. Fuck those guys. Be mean as much as you can. It's very much ridiculous, Gret. The only time a normal person comes back is when they are gonna have plot or they get magic powers, Gret. No normal person ever comes back. There's always something wacky going on.
Normal people don't have like the special dot on their fucking ID that allows them to go back when you go
Yeah.
when you go to the big DMV in the sky. They check it.
How the fuck is Thanos snapping the universe in the fight somehow lessens?
I imagine the fucking Death Committee comes together to help the Avengers in like Endgame, just to fuck over Thanos because they fucking are annoyed. Oh my god, Thanos! Besides your plan being stupid, you know how much work you're causing us? Holy shit! We already have a giant backlog. Oh my god! Look at the queue.
What are you seeing, Gret? Tell me.
I'm just reading some fucking. God, just, you know, someone got isekai'd into the Marvel universe.
Dead.
God help
Fucked.
them. May God fucking help them.
Not to mention, because if you get this guy into the Marvel universe, which means you have no records, there would be no one who will be looking for you if you're gone. You will probably be immediately snatched by one of a bajillion mad scientists.
Yeah, yeah. It is basically a hell planet. Not gonna lie.
This is a death zone. This is like an SCP Foundation containment site for the Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't go here.
No, the problem is it's not just Earth. It's like the entire Marvel. Like,
yeah, Earth especially sucks, but like it's not better out in the rest of the
that's true.
universe.
That's true. I do remember the Guardians of the Galaxy
SCP
movie.
Foundation has quarantined the entire fucking Marvel existence. Marvel reality.
Would it be like Mac? Would it be better to end up on the fucking Gladiator planet?
That's so
There
true. I
is-
forgot about the fucking greater Marvel Galaxy. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh my god, the entire Marvel timeline is just a quarantine.
Do you want to
zone.
end up on the planet with this guy who runs it is like, well, shit, you're a one of a kind person from a universe I don't know about. Give him the fucking box.
Fucking
Yeah, the collector. Yeah.
fucking Paradox, Michael, the SCP Foundation, the Council of Kushim, they get together. Okay, we gotta quarantine this shit, right, guys? No one's leaving this galaxy.
There is actually a planet that is about battle. I think it's called Battle World, where they basically put it on live TV with supernatural or other type of creatures fighting each other to the death. Yeah, look it up because now it's gonna bother me.
I can't believe Reddit's right again.
There's Grun's like trying to find the logic here, but he realized there's no logic here. You don't do consistency.
No, I made
Yeah,
the
Mojo
joke.
World.
I made the joke was like, listen, we wiped Manhattan. I don't know why people here are so upset about that. It's like that just happens so often. I made that joke. I didn't realize that also applies to death, to the afterlife.
The fucking big heavenly bureaucrat. Oh my god, we got
But
another
people
fucking
die
galactic
here?
war.
What the fuck?
Fucking the big heavenly bureaucrat. Like, oh man, I can't be bothered to deal with this. We have too much of a backlog of people. Fuck off. You can come back to life. I don't care. I'm overworked, man. Fucking Sinister killed another 10,000 people, man. I don't care.
I was like, no, listen, maybe the MCU can save me. No, I'm reading about the MCU afterlife, and this is what this is a quote. Let me just put this quote here. Kill me.
Grunt, I have an idea. I have an idea here. I have a lore reason here. I have an idea, Grunt. It came to me. It came to me. What if there's an interdimensional rescue effort from the Marvel universe, everybody who dies gets evacuated to a nicer reality. And the reason all these named characters just get back is because the heavenly bureaucrat doesn't want them there.
No one wants them. No one wants them.
They just get kicked back. Nobody
They
wants
want
to.
a fucking Syrian ISIS fighter. Nobody wants them.
You just fucking get kicked back. Meanwhile, the normal people just get to reincarnate somewhere else.
No. I made fun of Invincible, but holy shit. I understand now.
I get it now.
I understand why they think Invincible has a good world building. Never fucking
Yeah, because
mind.
it's better than this. It's better than this, yeah.
Listen, Marvel's
leaks
built
about-
on a shaky foundation from day
It's
one.
world building, but it is world building.
It is at least like consistent also. Like it has a line. You can see like a red through line. Like it's not a good red line. It's that's the golden guard race, but it's a line. It's like a consistency.
I thought this was gonna be stupid, but never mind. I'm already put more thought into this than a lot of people.
Well, it is stupid, Grunt. The problem with the source material is dumber.
Again, Grunt, the answer to the question of who reads comic books and no one. And that there's a reason.
As
The only people who read comic books are AI YouTube channels, which then just summarize the comic book for you.
So, let's say that it's like, don't know about Asgard either. Then I assume.
I assume they exist here because Wanda said they exist in the other timeline, but nope, I have not met them or heard about them. No.
Maybe I should talk to a few. Yeah. She's gonna go find Victor. I need to have a chat with him. They're walking away.
As Cynthia will just say goodbye, as Cynthia's gonna just politely walk over to Bob and say, and there's just like kind of like grab him by the shoulder, pull him away from whoever he's talking with, just like I just need one moment with him.
Stop, Cynthia.
Okay, the thing you're thinking about, Madeline and Jean, yes, they are the same. Stop thinking it.
Sort of freezes up. How do you know that?
How do you think I know that?
Ah, shit, she read my mind?
Gonna be honest, just trying not to. You think your internal voice sounds like your actual voice. It's very loud.
Listen, there have to be. I mean, it's just like a normal curiosity. It's like, listen.
Yep, they are. Every way.
Now I know. Now I know.
Yeah.
Do not mention this to anyone else, okay?
I don't plan on it. It's the reason I took you over here. I didn't say in front of everyone.
I do appreciate that greatly.
No, have fun.
Nod. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone has anything. Anyone they have any conversations they want to have with someone else.
Oh, has Dracula done the beacon just yet, or we haven't done the ritual for that yet?
I think he's done it because this was a conversation you had a while ago.
Okay. I kind of assumed as well. I just wanted to make sure to have it for my notes.
It's just that like probably is gonna take Jack. Like, I was gonna say this conversation happened a few years ago. I'm not insane, am I?
No, it did. It did. I just want to make sure 'cause
yeah,
you
that's
said it, but I didn't know if.
Unfortunately, yeah, there's no sign, and Wanda is
Okay.
looking a bit like sad a bit. This another year. It's been like a third year that's passed, and no sign.
Yeah, I think Tatiana would check in with her to make sure she's good at the very least, as much as she can with the circumstances.
And I find her hanging out on one of the balconies, one of the 15 million balconies this place has for some fucking reason.
It's really good for brooding. You can find the perfect spot to brood in depending on the
Listen, Dracula has many damn pure children. They all brood. They need like 20 different corners.
The problem is, the few he had were just fine with his blade. The problem is like you need more. You need more as you get more people, and they're all edgy. They all brood.
There we go. Yeah, she'll kind of she notices you approaching. Oh, hey,
Hey, good spot, very idealistic.
I guess.
Come on, you would make fun of me for such a weak attempt right there.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
No, it's thinking about Jack.
Yeah. The third year.
I know. Listen, he's gonna come back. Jack's way too stubborn to do anything else.
I know.
And
Maybe I'm just being silly.
no, you're being worried. It's understandable. I think when you were lost and when you both were, we were trying not to tear our hairs out, just hoping. I know we know what it feels like. We all do. And look, you came back. Hell, Jack came back when we didn't even know he was lost. Everyone comes home eventually. And think about all the cool stuff you could tell him that he missed out on. I mean, did he ever smoke a hookah with Dracula? I don't think so.
Chuckles a bit at that.
It's a lot. I know, and it would be hypocritical of me to say to be patient. But at the very least, we're all here waiting. And he knows he has a home to get back to.
Should we just hurry it up a bit?
Yeah. When he gets back, you can just remind him. I know things have been tough for you since getting back here, since everything. But I'm really, really glad that you're here, that you chose to stay and wait, even though I know it's really hard for you.
She'll nod. Are you ready to go to Africa?
Yeah, excited. nervous. Don't want to mess this whole thing up for, Victor and everything.
She nods.
Are you gonna be okay? As much as you can be?
Yeah, I always just get a bit like this time of year. I'll be fine in a couple.
I understand. Hey, if you need someone to, brute with, this, if not me, there's a lot of people who would just want to sit with you if you want. In the quiet for a little bit.
She chuckles and nods.
So, Wanda, I asked you, will it be alright if I sit next to you for a little bit of quiet time on the balcony?
Knock yourself out. You can spy on people.
Oh, really?
Didn't you notice that Madeline's talking a lot with Logan the last couple of days?
I have. I didn't want to say anything because I thought it would, I didn't want to jinx it just in case.
Now it's Logan, so well, he is what he is, but I think a bit weird.
I want to bring it up, but I don't want to weird her out at the very least. And what was it? The young fruits of new relationships are a delicate phase.
You should find her and encourage her. If I talk with her, she's gonna be cagey, but with you, she's gonna underestimate.
That's true. Most people do, at the very least, but you sure don't want to spend some time with your best friend in the brooding corner?
I can brew.
Yes.
She's just
Sign
gonna
me up.
lean against you.
Yeah. Wanda does the same. That's how time does the same. Jeez, sorry.
You will spend a bit of time with her, sort of relaxing. Anything else before I reveal the fucking master ploy? Victor's next fucking.
The big announcement. He's getting ready. I got a new alliance member for Bricks Plus.
Should I talk to Madeline after or before is the question.
Listen, actually, seeing Cynthia sat down next to Madeline, Claire's now feeling a bit, he's a little bit curious.
Yeah. Probably find her at a later date. Chat with her, see you approach.
I assume she's still alone. She's not too chatty with other people.
Yeah.
She probably, I'm not sure if she has a drink in hand or not. Hey, you seem to be hanging around, but
Well, I was told that I should stick around for a bit more. I do plan on doing that.
Alright. I see. Well then, I suppose welcome to the adventures.
That sounds so weird. You have no idea.
Okay, please tell me the horrible version of the Avengers. Are we like fastest jackboots? Do we steal the name from a film?
No, but it's definitely a different group of people.
Listen, my consensus on the timeline issue is I like to ignore the other timelines. Well, I mean, they're still useful to know, but
There are some, in fact, a lot of major differences. Better if you keep.
It's not something to say. Didn't get to it. So, thank you for not taking Scott away from me.
Kind of laughs, but says, I wasn't planning on doing it. I wanted. Well, I guess I was just curious. It's weird, you know? A lot of familiar faces, they're completely different people.
Yeah, also told me about your background, and I'm just sorry. It must have been horrific once, especially found out you.
In the past now.
Yes, but at least you have a brighter future to look forward to now.
Smiles and nods.
Need someone more to talk to. I know Cynthia already approached you for them. Almost a year. It's always awkward the first few months once you get someone who almost killed your friends into the team. I'll make sure to ease that transition.
Nods. Well, apparently not the first, so given your track record, they'll last.
When it comes to criminal justice, I do prefer rehabilitation over just vindictive punishment. I think that the Alliance generally does more good for the world.
She'll nod. You are a kind soul.
I certainly try my best.
Yeah. As you know, Tatiana, you should talk with her after the Victor announcement.
Okay.
As you are getting ready to start, and the day before, Victor is gonna gather everyone all around. Say, well, tomorrow you are to leave for Wakanda. I have full faith in you. Make a good impression. I was talking with Madeline yesterday, and well, I have an idea on how, well, we can earn ourselves, well, let's just call it good reputation. You are gonna hopefully broker that alliance with Wakanda. At least, at the very least, take the first steps in that direction. Gonna need some help from some other people. Because, well, a couple of individuals we can negotiate. Hopefully, bring back the souls of those who died in the tragedy. There's a couple kind of like disbelieving glances being exchanged. I'm not sure how all of you react.
Claire's not that shocked. You know what? God's so real. Of course, F is real.
Cynthia's just gonna do a cheer and just take the grazer glass.
Yeah, Claire also did. Claire's given up an understanding.
Listen, Tatiana is very shocked. She's like, wait, what? That's allowed?
Because, like, Tatiana, we've seen dimensional time trails and we know gods are real. So, of course, the Green Reaper is real.
Yeah, but bringing back the souls?
Not
Of
the
dead
Grim
people?
Reaper, Claire. A lot of them. A a lot of gods of death.
It's nice to see that the theological question of which afterlife is correct has been answered by all of them.
Yes. That means there's a lot of beings we need to negotiate with. But between me, Madeline, and Wanda, I believe we have a good shot at this. My wife will also be assisting with this, so while you tackle the Wakanda issue, we will see how we can best proceed with this.
Um, just because I know I'm not the smartest one here, but won't this cause like a big can of worms when people find out that you can like talk to the gods and then bring back dead people?
Yeah,
Is this
it will
like one of those?
legitimize our cause even more.
Sean, I don't think we can negotiate with the feds anymore, and I think the people will be. I think
No,
appreciative.
I get that part, but then once you do something, then someone's gonna be like, well, why can't I just also do that? And then you're gonna have people who are gonna be talking to
Quite
things
simple,
they should be.
Tatiana. I'm gonna ask them, are you Doctor Doom? And they're gonna reply, no.
Fair enough.
But the real answer to your question is because not everyone has the knowledge, and unlike us, as he glances at Wanda, not everyone has someone who can open portals to alternate dimensions. We do, though. To take advantage of that. You know, the first ones to get their foot in the door to have an advantage. You know, up until now, I've been looking at allies we can have on Earth. I never considered aliens and, well, extra dimensional beings.
Even though I do want to voice some caution, I'm not sure if every alien and god is nice.
I
Or
don't
even
need them
human.
to be nice. I need to get those souls back. And I need to find people who are willing to work with me, have similar intentions, our goals align. I don't expect to walk to the house of something ancient and powerful and for it to just be very casual and cordial with me. That's why I'm bringing people who can back me up.
Sounds great.
I believe if you succeed in Wakanda, we have a lead on this. I believe we'll be able to completely overturn both public opinion on us, which will give Charles the ammunition he needs to push for more mutant rights back in the States, and it will give us, well, more staying power on the global stage. But if there are no questions, I wish all of you good luck. Good journey. He'll take his leave.
You know, Clever said, Godspeed to you, Victor.
He'll kind of nod. But yeah, no, Tatiana, you can catch Madeline before she leaves.
Hey, Madeline. Is it if I can I talk to you?
Yes.
Cool. Privately, of course.
Yeah, she nods. She'll kind of step to the side.
So how are things going? You seem to be, well, doing great actually.
Well, I've been slightly getting accustomed to your weirdly wholesome dynamic.
Well, I told you. Like I said, you can be anything. I don't think anyone would. You'll fit right in.
I
But-
don't know about that, but at the very least, it's better than what I used to know.
Oh, that's good. This is gonna sound very weird, but are you making friends? Making, hanging out, having people you can talk to?
I think I managed to resurrect all the dead people I've killed, able to actually make friends.
Oh, that's good. No matter what happens, I'm happy that you're here, and that you decide to stay or stay as long as you want.
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
True.
And it's nice, I guess. Weird as it sounds.
Oh, that's good. As weird as sounds, but I noticed that you and Logan seem to be getting along, at the very least.
Tatiana,
Yes.
have you been spying on me? And Wanda? You do that together?
It's just a cordial hangout time when Wanda just needs some time, to herself, and we just happened to notice some things, talked about it. It's not spying technically.
You know I
If
can
it
read your
wasn't all-
mind right now, right?
Ah, okay. I wasn't trying to do any harm. I just
I'm not gonna wear that dress, no.
what? I'm just saying. If you
really
decide-
went off on the scenarios.
Listen. Let me say it. Let me say it at the very least, out loud. If you would want to do that, you don't have to. You have my full support. I want you to be happy. And I don't know what life's going to look like for us in this timeline in the next 10, 20 years, but I think you deserve to be happy. Whether that's finding a relationship with Logan or, I don't know, getting to clown school, whatever floats your boat, man. And outside of my spying and scenarios doesn't mean, well, it's up to you. You can decide what you want to do.
She'll smile and nod. Thank you for your blessing.
Yeah, of course. I will warn you, Logan is a bit of a thick, skull-headed man, but he's still, still a lovable guy.
Luckily, I can read minds. Unlike Jean over there and Charles. What they used to call a villain, so I don't have much morals.
Well, what they say, all's fair in love and war, I think. Just be kind to each other, I guess.
He is overprotective of all of you.
Yeah, he's an old softy.
Now it's I was telling some of your friends here, I'm truly happy for. No. I was very confused. But I can see that differences here start even earlier than what I assumed.
Yeah, every world's I guess it's odd. I think maybe in your world, either we, at least so far, we haven't shown up. Maybe we're just a footnote in history, or barely that.
I don't know, even before you showed up, I was told you didn't have a danger room at the X Manor.
Oh, that sounds pretty badass. What is that?
An underground facility built for us to train with our powers.
Oh man, that would save us so much walking. No, Charles would have blown his lid. He wasn't even happy about us doing the superhero stuff on the side. He begrudgingly got okay with it after we got a little bit of a couple scraps.
Not to mention, Logan was different. Charles is different. Magneto was different. Well, some more than others.
Yeah, Logan mentioned it to us how we're all goes a little bit out of the way there. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'll definitely like this version of Max than the version you guys have to deal with.
No, Eddie was quite different as well.
Yeah, he was like really mad at Spider-Man, which is weird because Spider-Man's like super cool. So what was he like? I don't know. I guess maybe eating brains?
For a while. But his obsession with Spider-Man was twofold.
Yeah, Venom had to be different too then.
Quite different.
Well, at the very least, I'm happy with this version of Brock and Eddie. Sorry, Brock and Venom, basically.
It's not just them. That's everyone here. You know, even Dracula was different in my timeline.
Oh, correct. What was he not smoking hookah?
No. He was quite bent on ruling the world for some reason.
I'm gonna be honest. The more you guys talk about your other timeline, the more it sounds like a dystopian apocalyptic universe where everything just,
That's why I was so surprised people were so mad at New York. New York getting destroyed in my world happened at least once a month. It wasn't aliens, giant robots, some sort of natural disaster, meteors, Galactus.
How is the planet still standing if that's a constant thing?
There were always people there fighting.
So just like gods everywhere beating the crap out of each other, I guess, is what happens. Man, the property value must have been atrocious.
I believe Stark Industries was financing a lot of the rebuilding efforts.
God, how much money does this guy have?
A lot.
Doing his training? Who's doing his? Isn't he just a CEO of a tech company? Like what?
Well, in my timeline, he was called Iron Man, and he discovered an infinite power source.
What now?
Yeah.
So was this like Doom when he took a moniker and was trying to show like the world how to use resources to, I don't know, better the planet? Did it just fail or something?
Yeah, no, he was he was, well, I guess you could draw many comparisons. He was also trying to build a planet, and he was leading a team also called the Avengers.
Slowpokes. Who was on a team with a guy named Iron Man? Or was it just like superheroes from New York, I guess?
Yeah. There's a guy called Captain America. Thor was on it as well.
I want to ask, in this universe, Captain America is usually well known in Marvel. Would that be something that... Okay, Oh. Okay, someone took up the moniker Captain America while Thor? Wait, Thor?
Yes.
Like Asgard Thor, or was it just like a guy who took the name?
No. It's the guy from Asgard.
Why was the guy from Asgard on a team in New York?
I believe he liked Earth.
I guess that's the reason. Who else we're talking here? Captain America, a guy who took on the Captain America from the back in my grandparents were kids.
The one that fought the Nazis.
The one that fought. How did? Okay, Captain America, the Captain America, apparently somehow was alive. What do you want to tell me? Bucky Barnes was actually like a real thing and was a kid sidekick?
I don't know any Bucky Barnes, but there was a guy called the Winter Soldier that was on their team.
Oh, that sounds cool. Okay.
There
Was
was
it?
a Black Panther.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Kind of like Chuckles, but I guess we'll find out about that soon enough.
Oh, is it gonna be like someone we meet and when we go to Wakanda?
Sort of, yes, I think so.
Ah, cool. Are there
People
like any?
came and went. There was the Hulk, of course. I don't think
What
you
about?
have the Hulk yet. It's hard to miss.
Okay. Interesting name. Was he just like a super powered, strong guy?
Yes, very that someone that got angry and turned into a big green monster.
Nah, that sounds not fun. Were there any girls in this team?
Well, a few. I suppose also the name Captain Marvel doesn't mean anything.
Sounds pretty cool. Haven't heard of a Captain Marvel before.
You know, why spoil the fun? I mean, probably in a couple more years, you'll start seeing more people pop up.
Well, it will be fun at the very least, I think.
I'm pretty sure some of these should happen even with Victor's takeover of the world.
Hey, now. We're not taking over the world. We're making a better place for people.
She sort of crosses her arms, like stares at you.
That's what Victor tells me. I'm gonna choose to believe it.
He is building Doombots. Why
Listen,
would you need Doombots?
Cynthia tried to talk to him about the naming conventions, but he seemed very much on this Doom thing, and I don't know, he was in a bad spot at the time, and it feels kind of weird to argue with him about it.
He's
He
planning
really
on
won't let it go.
planning on making extra dimensional alliances with powerful aliens and gods.
Listen, he's a bit silly sometimes, but he's our Doom at the very least, and we're gonna make sure he
Calls
doesn't get too
himself
silly.
Doctor Doom.
I know. We're gonna listen. We're gonna be there for him, and we're trying to make sure he doesn't get too silly with some of these ideas. Hopefully.
Chuckles and nods. You do that.
Oh, at the very least, like I said, I know I'll be out for a while, but there's always someone here you can talk to. It's a bit weird, but honestly, this isn't the weirdest thing that's have happened. You're not the first person who looks like someone else that we've met.
Who else?
Clones we've met?
Not Doctor, fucking Mr. Sinister. My timeline make clones until much later on.
Yeah, they weren't really the best, the clones he was making. I think he was trying to get better with his iterations. I'm not too sure. We didn't get a chance to really meet him. I think Cynthia was still baffled by his name, which is understandable. I don't understand why you would call yourself Mr. Sinister without, of course, legitimately being a part of the bit.
You want to know his real name?
Yes.
Nathaniel.
Honestly, that's still better than Mr. Sinister.
Well, how many clones could you have possibly met?
There was Jack, the one we thought was Jack, but turned out to be not our Jack. Apparently, our Jack had been missing for quite some time, and we just didn't realize, which was pretty awful to deal with. There was Damien, kind of a clone, but also not really. We're not really sure what Damien is. Damien doesn't really know yet, but we're gonna be there for him regardless.
He's a living virus.
I don't.
Or at least something of that sort.
Wait, you know what Damien is?
I mean, I don't know what he is, but I have an idea. Shape-shifting sort of alien-like creature that mimics human behavior and DNA composition.
At the very least, well, he hasn't fully figured that part out, and we're rooting for him at the very least. Maybe we should give him a try.
I've met someone like Damien in my timeline, although they were slightly different. I want to bring this up with people because, well, it was Rogue.
Rogue what?
After the war, she survived and she came back changed. Took the name Alpha. You know how she can copy powers? You know about that, right?
Yes.
Well, she could copy a bit more than just powers. She could absorb people, memories, behaviors. It's like a alien being. Terrifying in its potential. Until, well, Shield stopped her. Limited her ability to consume others.
That sounds awful.
Right now, I believe she absorbs powers for a short period of time. Imagine how powerful she could get if there was no period of time.
Yeah, but that must not have been good for her. Neither Cynthia nor Anna talk about fully how her powers work, but it doesn't really look like she enjoys it.
Years since she's able to touch someone.
Yeah.
Problem is, once you start consuming powers, some powers don't play nice with others. Your body has to adjust. It drove my version of Rogue eventually insane.
Yeah. She never learned how to control it.
Certain degree, but like I said, not the most stable individual. She at that time felt very similar in nature to Damien. Mentally.
She nods. Yeah. Hopefully this time around we can make sure that they're both okay.
Still not.
Oh, I just remembered. You, do you know Magic's brother? Or at least anything about him I'm gonna help her with?
She nods.
That's great. Can you help us find him?
Don't know where he could be.
Yeah, but I think giving her something would be worthwhile. At the very least, she has no idea where he's at or even what he looks like now, or if he's okay or worse.
Suppose when we are done with bringing back out of dead, and look.
That would be awesome. Thanks, Madeline. Thank you.
Gonna smile and nod.
I would hug you, but I feel like are you cool with hugs?
Fine with that.
Yeah, she's gonna just hug her.
Thank you. I appreciate all that you're doing. All of you.
Hey, you've made the choice to come here, Madeline. It's too late to back out now.
at least understand why Logan cares about you, all of you, so much.
Ah, it's because you're a big softy too.
No. The old him always struggled a bit with the notion of family. Glad this one is handling it a bit better.
Yeah, Tata just smiles and nods.
Okay, we'll take her leave and have last conversations with each other, or some of the people staying behind, because not everyone's gonna go on this journey.
Question is, who will go on the journey better? Who will go on the mission and who will not?
I'm making the list right now.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So, nobody has anything they want to.
I think just simple goodbyes, making sure, like I said, jokingly making sure Eddie takes care of himself. Make sure not to feed and take care of him, I guess.
Void and water open him.
Make sure he's gonna be okay.
Should I spice?
Oh,
Mm.
Love spice. I'm the one European who can consume Indian food.
There you go. 5-man squad.
sounds good.
Actually, I don't know. Well, yeah, since I'm with the chance to say goodbye to the rest of the gangs, they will be back there.
Yeah. As you get onto the Blackbird, fly off towards the African continent, secret nation of Wakanda. As oh, on the flight there, Scott will be like, well, I am in charge of handling most of the diplomatic exchanges, but may need your help backing me up on certain topics. Plus, they'll probably want to talk to more of us to get more opinions. Any questions before we land?
Probably general cultural stuff. Anything we should be aware of?
Unfortunately, Claire, they have been isolationist for God knows how long. We had literally nothing about them.
All right. In that case, a general.
The only reason we even know where they're located generally is because, honestly, Victor kind of cheated a bit, and magic seems to mess with their tech a bit.
All right, general courtesy and respect. Got it.
Yeah, I suppose we'll have to rely on that. We'll literally be the first outsiders, as far as I'm aware, to meet with them.
Should we have brought a gift?
No.
We don't know what they value. We don't know what they consider appropriate. So it's probably better not to.
Good point.
Well, it's a bit too late, I think, for now.
For your reference, they seem to have a literal cloaking device that hides them from the outside world. Both from conventional radar the radar detection means and just actual visual feedback.
Wow, that's
Cool.
It's the area of a small citywide nations. It's a pretty impressive tech.
And it's insane they managed to hide for God however long.
Centuries
Like
at
no,
the very least.
both no European colonizer and the new African nation didn't discard them.
And since there's no actual histories about them, my estimates them at least 2,000 years old, maybe even more. Or we'll bring up the fact that why would they have been isolationists for so long? Do you think?
God knows many reasons, probably. Maybe they maybe they're descended from some kind of weird ancient order that's protecting a secret down there. Some terrible threat that, similar to like those sorcerers in Tibet. Maybe they just
Just be they had bad experiences with their neighbors and decided wasn't worth it.
well, they're pretty smart. They're able to hide for years with a cloaking device, so they have to be really, really advanced, right?
perhaps they know of like all the shit with like the devils and whatnot, and they decided that the best way is to just not interact with anyone.
I suppose that would make sense.
I don't know, maybe we can ask them.
That's true.
Mac, you don't wanna know Condor, trust me.
I don't. You're correct, Ron. I don't. I don't want to know the real reasons. I want to know your reason.
I'm just gonna post one paragraph.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah. I actually not it from Marvel Rivals, yeah, because all the Marvel Rivals maps are like in Wakanda, so I figured that out on my own thanks to the game.
Yeah, Wakanda's in space.
Yeah. All the Marvel Rivals missions are like half of them are like in fucking Wakanda on like their space stations.
Yeah, we're gonna make a nation space, actually. Fuck the rest, you guys. Yeah, we're better than you.
Fortunately, magic is not their strong suit.
Yeah, they have more spiritual side, not really magic.
Yeah.
Like, they believe in the gods, but yeah.
Okay, so Claire was kind of correct. Kind of was one of Claire's view was kind of not that far away.
As Scott will be like, well, be careful with questions. It's we don't want to come off as too pushy. If they're at least so secretive, probably not gonna appreciate people being too nosy about them.
Yeah, I do think you do start on a slight back foot, considering that Victor was the one that approached them initially.
Well, yes, but I think trying to negotiate for the souls of the dead takes priority.
Which is
True.
what, of course, naturally, just wanted to point that out. Just
And how
To
out
be
of
honest-
focus again.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, Victor's cool. He's still my friend. He's still a friend. Victor, I can only imagine like he called them, because like Victor right now with like the Doombots doesn't make like a great first impression. If I was an isolationist nation that didn't want to contact the rest of the world, a man calling himself Mr. Doom showing up at my doorstep would not convince me to change that.
he does look like a comic book supervillain. I agree.
But like nods and says, I think that's why he's sending us. Land sort of as the Blackbird will land near the small patch of jungle. Scott will say, so, supposed to walk through here and eventually we'll hit some invisible wall.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Like, we're just gonna like actually like hit like a wall, or does that just mean like we're gonna like go through it and we're gonna see something?
No, I'm pretty sure it's an actual.
All right, then let's keep walking. I'll sure I'll pick up a stick. I don't want to bump into the wall, so I'll put them before it.
Yeah,
Do you think they teleport past the wall?
Maybe, but if they like think
It's
you're
probably a
trying to
bad
break
idea.
in,
I don't want
Yeah.
to. I don't want to check the
point.
magical defenses. I could try to phase through the wall, but I
You
don't.
know what? You know what? You'll get past the invisible border checkpoint, but you're gonna get past the invisible border guard.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll be great for negotiations for us to try to break in.
they've been told to expect us, so just need to get there and they'll come and pick us up.
Let's go.
Yeah. Making your way the wilderness about like almost an hour later. Stick does sort of bump into something that's like empty air.
All right, now we wait until they show up.
Yeah. Yeah. As about 10 minutes pass before you can see almost like it's like a shimmer in the air that starts to dissipate as a bunch of people wielding spears and shields approach you. They look very tribal in nature. It's like they have markings you don't recognize and wear what looked like almost like the ceremonial clothing, very ornate. As there's this young man that seems to kind of lead them. They'll say, "Ah, you must be the ones the doctor mentioned."
Yeah, that's us. Cynthia. Nice to meet you.
My name is T'Challa. It's a pleasure to welcome you. Please, right this way. He will be leading you through the sort of jungle as you will be escorted. As you pass the shield and the shimmer sort of readjusts, you see these shining bright lights in the distance. As there appears to be a massive city a couple of kilometers distance from you. As I'm not sure if there's anything you talk to him as you're like walking.
I think Cynthia will just ask, is there any uh thing like actions, things I should avoid, like cultural faux pas I shouldn't do?
No, do not worry yourselves. You are not here as well. My understanding is that you are here on a diplomatic mission. We are not so impolite. Expect you to know our customs and traditions. You're strangers here. You will be afforded much leeway, do not stress, friend.
Thank you.
We appreciate your hospitality.
I'll bring you to my father. After you get to know, we shall have a feast tonight. Celebrate. And tomorrow we can speak more. As eventually you'll reach the border of the city, as this you see this city with strange architecture and powered by God knows what. It's bright, it's fancy. You see literal cars that seem to like fucking float around, and these sort of floating rails that carry people about. It's very different than what you expect. It is definitely a city that seems decades, if not centuries, ahead of what you're used to.
And Claire wishes she would have brought a camera. But I'd ask they would kill her
I
if she
was gonna
took
say, I
pictures.
don't think
They would kill her. Yeah, no, Claire knows they would kill her. Unfortunately, they would kill her if she took pictures, and sadly, the mind has to do.
as you will be brought through the city, as eventually you will be brought to the palace, as you'll see this older man, the throne flanked by most likely our advisors. I'll say second. I can find a good picture of his dad. That's not just fucking bad. Ah, there we go. Thank God. Surely there
Could be a-
must be one fucking good picture of the guy.
You could have just been like it could have been a hack and just search for T'Challa fucking fan art that like looks different or like older. Search for older T'Challa. Be a hack.
I think that's not that easy. How many fucking fan art of old T'Challa do you think they could?
That's true. That's true. My plan had failed.
See the older man sort of hits you and says, must be Victor's friends.
Yes. Hello, Your Highness.
Smiling on and says, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Victor spoke highly of you. Which one of you is Scott Somerset? Scott will take a step forward. King will say, I was told you would be able to give me a few details about certain things I'm curious about. He'll nod and he'll say, you've already met my son, T'Challa. Please be a kind host and escort our guests to their living quarters so they know they can rest a bit before dinner, as I will chat with Mr. Summers here. Mr. Chow kind of nod and thought sort of towards you and said, see each other at dinner?
See you at dinner?
See it.
As no, T'Challa was gonna escorting you through the castle. I'm not sure if there's any conversations you want to have with him. Gonna like give you a basic tour of the area.
So I'm just gonna say it. Holy fucking balls! What the hell? As she kind of looks out, place looks awesome.
And flying cars and like, I'm happy you like it. This is our pride and joy.
Man, it's not like any other place I've ever seen before.
Smile and nod. It is hope for us. We value it greatly. Defend it fiercely. But I believe I was told quite a lot about where you're hailing from, this Latveria.
Yeah, it's a bit ways away, but
Much
it's our
colder,
home
I
at
was
the
told.
yeah, winters are tough, but you get used to it. A lot of mountains, a lot of fun things going on. Not at this level, for sure.
Tell me, did you stay at, let's see, Dracula's castle?
Yes, that is true.
He's a surprisingly cool guy.
Yeah, really sweet.
He tries his best to help cursed people and helps them through. And apparently also likes to deal with the.
No, my father had reservations, still has reservations. He is a cautious man. Well intentioned, but cautious.
It's only natural, especially considering the state of the world outside.
We do keep an eye on things, and well, the destruction in New York is not unknown to us.
Is it all right to ask what made you decide to reach out, or at the very least,
Didn't. It was your friend. Is the moniker chosen Doctor Doom?
Yeah,
Cyn-
yeah.
Cynthia's gonna say. The gimmick he does with the Doctor Doom thing is, it's because he sees how the world's going, and he's be honest, he's accurately predicting it's gonna be bad. It's meant to be like forewarning.
I
Yeah.
believe he began negotiations with a pun. It's a very bold method, I would say that. He said Doom would be upon you, and then he was teleported.
Kaleb just kind of chuckles and laughs. Oh my god!
I mean, yeah, that sounds like him. This is a guy who, when he wanted to talk to a bunch of wizards in a monastery, just crashed a plane into their courtyard, or had Tatiana crash a plane into their courtyard.
Good landing.
The wizards of Kamartaj did warn us about your dangerous friends and your disregard for conventional rule. Which is why my father is so cautious. Once, as he put it, whom is upon you, might as well have a conversation with you.
Yeah, they said he's a bit dramatic at times, but that's our Victor at the very least. And with how crazy the world's getting, sometimes the old rules don't really matter as much.
You see, I've learned a bit about deception. is a very cunning thing. Name yourself after, well, something that will mislead people, but not necessarily being correct. No, I don't think someone calling himself Doctor Doom is someone that's necessarily scheming and conniving.
I stare at the camera. God, dude, if you only knew how bad the other timeline was.
You have no idea, brother. Brother, you have no idea.
So, suppose, well, he made his case, and father agreed that he would come here and see how things are. And it's the first part. Second step would be for me to at your place.
Oh, really? Oh, that'd be great. You'll love it.
Yeah. At very no Wakanda, but still home.
We can show you some nice places in Hasenstadt.
No, don't need to be humble. You know, they're still not able to figure out how your friend managed to locate us. We're quite secretive, not to mention the teleporting behind the shield.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Victor knows magic. Like I don't actually understand how any of the magic stuff works, but yeah, he does magic.
Figured it had to be something arcane in nature. But, well, let's just say we have a way of knowing when someone wishes us harm. Right now, the warning systems have not yet triggered.
Us and Victor, we want the best, just the best for the world, and also the best for the both of us.
Sometimes you
His
need
heart's in the right
to
place.
curb your ambitions. In Wakanda, we chose to do what is best for us and let the world decide for itself. Well, I believe there is room for improvement everywhere. I don't think we need to be tied down by traditions.
Yeah. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. You want to go first, Red?
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The world is changing rapidly, and I'm not sure how long your defensive measures will be able to keep you hidden.
I suppose that's true. Do not worry, friends. I am much more open than my father is. You'll find you'll have a friend in me here.
How about the rest of your people? Have they heard the news? How they've shared their feelings about that?
No, there's plenty of skeptics, but there are plenty of curious minds. We don't have what you would call an exact democratic system, but we still talk. There's still assemblies, public discussions. Things are evenly split about now. But I'm sure you'll be able to turn that around.
One step at a time. As long as we don't rush things. Gradually change minds.
You know what? Since she'll sort of lead you to your own rooms, will insist in escorting Aurora to her room as well.
Oh no! Not the love triangle. Grunty
It's
drama.
luckily Cynthia will just see nothing wrong with that.
I can't believe Grunty doing the cheating plotline in the X-Men game.
And the man shoot his shot, man.
Oh, I see. This is the fucking sabotage for the diplomatic mission. Why did the diplomatic mission fail?
It's not Aurora. We need to take one from the.
No, she has someone who will treat her nicely. Get away from her.
Yeah. And well, I assume nobody's gonna interfere with us.
Can we? I would like to. If I can,
Yeah,
I would like
well,
to.
Go ahead.
Is it alright if I come along with? Wanted to have a chance to chat with my good buddy Aurora, actually.
Of course, and still sort of lead her room is kind of last down the hallway, as he'll sort of politely bow and he'll say, someone will be here to announce you when you have to when is ready.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, Prince T'Challa.
He'll smile and he'll take his leave. As kind of walk into the room with Aurora, and she's like, "Okay, so what's wrong?"
Oh, well, I wanted to ask what you're feeling at the very least. I know Cynthia, me and Claire have been talking a lot, but you haven't said anything.
To be honest, I was a bit taking everything in. There's a lot.
It is. It's a hell of a lot. Wasn't expecting any of this, but it's pretty cool, right?
Quite so. I am amazed at the sheer level of advancement. Rather interesting, unique, but yet slightly familiar custom. Their style and architecture also quite interesting.
At the very
Why?
least,
You
oh,
look concerned, Tatiana, and that's not usually you.
I'm just being stupid. I know I'm being stupid. Sorry. I was probably just making assumptions and I panicked. But
Tatiana, you're not one to hold back. What's wrong?
it's just, well, I hold back with you because, like I said, you scare the shit out of me half the time. But you seem really sensitive about, walking you to your room, and maybe he was just probably being polite. I just made a big conclusion in my head,
What would that conclusion be?
Well, I think he likes you for obvious reasons. Pretty cool, Aurora, at the very least. But, like I said, it's probably me just getting all up in my head, at the very least. The last royal interaction we had didn't really go that well.
You stepped in to prevent him from talking to me alone?
Well, like I said, it sounds stupid. I was worried, at the very least, that... okay, I know what it sounds like.
A
I'll...
bit extreme, but not unlike you, I suppose.
Yeah, and you can handle yourself. You can literally shoot lightning from the palm of your hands. And like I said...
Apparently, I don't have my flirting radar as acute as yours.
I probably was just making an assumption on my part. He seems polite and nice, and he's probably just, doing what a host would do. I'm sorry.
I'm not even sure how I should respond to this.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Gwen? It kind of cut you off.
She said, like, I'm not even sure how I should respond to this.
Call me stupid and for being jumping to conclusions, and actually realize that you can handle yourself in these type of situations.
I'll be fine.
I know you will.
Plus, why do you say things ended up horribly last time?
Mostly in the sense of the last royal person we met.
He doesn't strike me as the Namor kind.
Yeah, you're right. He's nice.
He is.
And like I said, I was being it, and I'm sorry. I won't happen again.
Maybe in the spirit of our dead Atlantean friend, I should have T'Challa and Steven fight for my honor.
I don't think that was gonna happen at the very least. I think it would be fine.
It would almost be as ridiculous as your entire behavior right now.
Yeah, I kind of deserve that one. Just, I don't know. I don't want to mess things up here, and things are gonna get crazy.
I will try to be polite, but I don't think when Victor sent me here, he expected me to marry me off for alliance privileges.
I don't think he would have done that either. It's just, I don't know.
Tatiana, I'm not gonna ridicule you too much because you do have a way with people. So if you are correct, just gonna be told no and we're gonna move on.
You're right. Just getting anxious out of nowhere. It feels like things always happen to us and we never have a chance to really do anything about it, so I don't know.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna give you a hug.
Thanks, Aurora.
Now go rest.
Easy?
We have a few hours before dinner.
I will. You think they'll let me? I'm gonna teleport. That should be fine, right? They didn't say I couldn't teleport.
As long as you don't freak out the guards, it should be fine. They know we have superpowers.
Yeah. See you at dinner.
Yeah. Be able to kind of like relax a bit. Scott will eventually show up an hour later. I'm not sure there's any conversations you want to have with him.
Basically, how it went.
Yeah,
It's
he
not-
basically had the whole kind of. He was literally sent there to like explain to the king more like the more like diplomatic details kind of aspect, kind of give him more information about Latveria and things like that. Sort of as a walking fucking Wikipedia page. But right now he's like, well, I honestly think he's fine. He seemed pleased. He seemed curious. Should be a easygoing dinner.
Good to know. His son also seems to be quite a bit open.
Yeah. What? You mean open?
He supports opening. He supports interacting more with the world, and he'll. Did the king tell you about him also visiting Latveria next year?
Yes, that was mentioned.
Yeah. He did say he is a friend of ours in this regard.
Keep your wits about you, regardless. which should be done here in about a week.
McDowell just not. And just ready to enjoy some Wakandan cuisine.
Yeah. It's, well, we'll get ready, prepared festivities tonight. That's where we'll end off the session.